Much, guys. I'm here with the reigning Evo champion himself, Infiltration, and Eddie, who's going to be helping me out with translation. How are you doing today, man?
오늘 어떻게 지셨는지.
일단은 기분이 굉장히 좋고요. 이 리그에서 이렇게 멋진 게임을 멋진 무대에서 선보일 수 있다는 점에서 굉장히 기쁘고 그리고 감사합니다.
He's very excited to be here. He's feeling very well today. He's very excited to play up on the stage on a beautiful stage with beautiful people.
Excellent, excellent. So we haven't seen you since Capcom Cup last year. A lot of people have been wondering what you've been up to, what your training regimen's been like. Could you give us a little insight on that?
이제 캡콤 투어 후에 이제 뭘 하셨는지, 어떻게 연습하셨는지, 누구랑 연습하셨는지.
캡콤컵 이후에 연습보다도 제 다들 지금 아시겠지만 제 피앙세랑 많이 시간을 보냈고요. 그리고 결혼 준비를 했고 그리고 지금은 서울로 이사를 했지만 그 전에 이사 준비를 많이 했기 때문에 꽤 바쁘게 지냈어요. 게임보다는 좀 사랑하는 가족과 그리고 연인과 집 이사 준비를 위해서 많이 시간을 투자했습니다.
So since the Capcom tour, although the game is important, as many of people know that he's trying to get ready to marry. So he's been spending a lot of time with his fiancée, with his loving family, and he just recently moved to Seoul. So he's been getting ready for the move, and so not a lot of game, but focus on the personal life instead.
The man lost the guile. He's becoming a family man officially. Totally understand it. All right, so how are you feeling about this matchup against Brolynho? Give us a little insight on your game plan going in.
브롤리뇨랑 오늘 게임 하시는지 게임 플랜이 어떻게 되시는지.
처음으로 그 선수를 만났을 때는 꽤 당황을 했어요. 일단 선수에 대한 정보도 없었고 그리고 캐릭터도 강했고 제 실수도 많았지만 이제 오랜 시간이 이제 흘렀고 저도 꽤 준비를 많이 했으니까 이 선수를 연구한 만큼 멋있는 게임이 될 수 있도록 노력하겠습니다.
So the first time he met the player, he was very surprised because he wasn't used to his playing style, he wasn't used to the game. But now that he's back and he understands his mistakes, he's learned from them, so he's ready to play in a managing match today.
Excellent, excellent. We're going to be watching it, and we're going to be rooting for you. And on that note, we're going to send it back to the desk. Take it away, guys.
Thank you very much, and welcome back to E-League. So Infiltration, a family man.
Like I said, I told you, man, he's focused. And he just moved, too. There's no way he's this focused on the game.
Steve, you and I talked about this a while ago when you were arm wrestling an older man. When you get older, you start becoming a family man, you lose half your strength.
You lose half your strength. It goes to the family. You have to take care of your family first. Video games take the back burner. Not for me, but this guy's getting married, so congratulations, but you need to be careful now. This is the big league now.
So half his strength just immediately sapped.
Just gone.
Oh, man. Well, that's good to know. So Infiltration, he's been messing with a few characters.
I was about to ask, who do you think he's going to play?
Well, it looks like he's locked into Rashid.
Wow.
He has already locked and loaded. He was playing this character a lot at the end of Season 1, but he really didn't talk about it too much this season. This character is much better this season. He's a really great character. I mean, in Season 1 he was good too, but he's just a powerful character overall. I think handles Necalli pretty decently, and I think fits Infiltration style, right? He's going to be able to play that hit and run game that he wants to do. Lots of backdashing, lots of forward dashing movement, a lot of, using those mixers, those fireballs. I think this character fits his style very well.
And I feel like it's really good in this matchup as well. You can do those mixers to make sure that Necalli stays honest in some situations. Make sure he presses those buttons, and that way he's not committing to DPs as much. But as you see here, he opens up Brolynho early in the match with the stun.
Oh, did you see him go for the reset too? That's very Infiltration to just go for the fanciness, but that's kind of how this goes, right? What you have to be so concerned about is this feature in Necalli. It's a big problem out there. Back throw.
Oh my God! Catches the V reversal, and Brolynho is not out of this yet. Nice defense. Wow, whip, and then nice punish. Ooh, baits out the DP.
So for sure, some stuff that's scouted from Infiltration. The first time they played, he got hit by a ton of reversal uppercuts. That was a big issue. He mentioned in the interview that he, is kind of scouted Brolynho a little bit more, is a little bit more prepared. Look at all the movement options Infiltration's doing already. He's done a lot of the V-skill roll. He's done a lot of these dive kicks, just everything. He never wants to sit still, and that makes it so frustrating to fight against him.
Especially with a character like Necalli, who doesn't have as crazy a movement options until he gets that trigger. Gets that speed boost, so it's going to be a little harder for him to keep track of a character like Rashid. Gets that forward throw.
Yeah, these are the dangerous moments where you get locked down by Necalli. There you go, uppercut.
Tries to go for the throw just a little too quick. You see Infiltration trying to fight out of that corner.
Oh yeah, the V-skill there, just a challenge and get one of those hits of the tornado off. So trigger available for Necalli, he's got him.
Nice back up, crouch forward, goes for that trigger. They trade, needs to be careful, tries to get out of there again. And Brolynho brings it back clean.
See, the big issue is that Infiltration's movement's great, but as soon as he gets locked down, it's such a problem, right? He can't escape as easily, so he's got to try to, be a little bit more preemptive about avoiding that corner situation, I think.
Nice standing roundhouse right there to check him. And there's that mixer I was talking about before. You got to, it keeps him a little more honest than most.
What a whiff punish on that crouching fierce. Oh, the whiff punish again. Infiltration's ground game looks really, really strong with Rashid right now. It seems like he's put some time in with this character for sure.
Oh yeah, I like the fact that he's actually challenging. I mean, I'm not sure if I like it, but he's challenging at a very dangerous range versus Necalli. So I'm pretty scared for him.
I mean, you can't just be fearful, right? You gotta hit those buttons. But yeah, it is a scary range for sure. When that Necalli roundhouse starts to come out, or the seismos, now trigger available. One guess here.
And you see Brolynho is aware that Infiltration likes to hit buttons at a dangerous range, and he's taking full advantage of it.
And
There's
he's got him. EX uppercut.
Oh, just a little too quick.
Oh, and he got him again. And the uppercut in the first game, Brolynho for Infiltration.
And you saw how overwhelming it was. Like you said before, the minute he locked him down, it was like Rashid just got in all sorts of trouble. And that's what ultimately ended up making it a loss for Infiltration.
Yeah, I think he got a little too stuck in the corner there for a second. I wish he kind of would have went for, instead of like crouching leg kick twice and then crouching heavy punch into the tornado, I kind of wish he would have just V-skilled over him and escaped, right? I feel like he should have done something more to escape the corner or just get out of there. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe Infiltration just thought he could survive there. And there was a ton of command throws, by the way.
That's true. The thing is about it is like every other guess was a command throw by Brolynho, especially in the corner, because he knew he did not want to deal with that pressure. And Brolynho knew it would work because he was challenging at such a range and losing a lot of life on trades.
Exactly, and it's so scary, right? Rashid, as good of a character as he is moving around and his ground game is, his damage output not super high.
There we go. There's that mixer to cover a little distance, and here's that pressure. Infiltration.
Crush, and he's going to get the juggle off of this. One more for stun, and the overhead will stun. Same way he started the first game with his big corner positioning and stun. He just couldn't turn the rest of that last game into this.
Yeah, anything that's blocked right now is going to probably go into V-trigger from Brolynho, and he's going to have a chance. Fights his way out of the corner.
Oh, dashed right into it. He thought he could get past it probably. Necalli dash speed really fast, and he goes really far, but couldn't quite make it. And Infiltration closes out a pretty convincing first round. But, same kind of thing had happened last time, and you got to really wonder if he can piece together another round like that.
All right, I like the checks right there, just to make sure you're not doing anything too crazy. You see that Seismo gets a little of that V gauge.
Moving forward, and you see, what I like is Brolynho, he's not getting upset about Infiltration's movement. A lot of people kind of fall into his hand, and they're like, all right, this guy's moving around, I got to get in there, but he's playing it nice and slow.
Yeah, and Infiltration's being really annoying. So the fact that Brolynho's holding his ground and not being agitated, I think that's really good.
Yeah, he's trying to just be frustrating, right? That, as you mentioned, annoying, frustrating. He's just trying to be pesky, and that's all getting, to a lot of players. But Brolynho, he's done pretty good so far about avoiding that.
And you see, I think Infiltration is aware that Brolynho wants that trigger so bad that he's not going to V-reversal, but it doesn't matter now because now he has trigger.
No command throws there. Oh, anti-air jab. The stomp, he doesn't spend the critical art. Not yet, it wouldn't have killed. Activation, one guess here. What'll it be?
Nice.
Got him.
Light kick, and no, that's not going to kill. Not going to kill.
A lot of damage though, yeah. Slightly less than it used to do. That makes up here.
Wake up! EX, you thought that was gonna work? Not on me, sir.
That's the half of the strength.
That's the half of the strength. That was it now, man. He's an empty car. He's running on fumes right now. Brolynho might be able to take full ground right now just based off of the fact that he used the rest of his strength.
I mean, that was a really well-timed uppercut. I don't think Infiltration, I think that's the second one he's done in the whole set, which is, it takes a lot of reserve, especially against a character like Necalli where, man, you got to guess. You don't know if he's going to throw a frame trap. He's going to go for that command throw. He has so many good options, right, in pressure. So it's tough to figure out what it's going to be. So
he's doing a great job. Every time he gets triggered, he makes sure that he gets out of that corner and he turns on the offense. I love the fact that he continually does that. But now Infiltration knows he's not going to use V-reversal to get out, and you see him hitting those buttons and staying in his face.
And there is a character switch for Brolynho,
Whoa.
right? A man of my own taste buds.
Yep.
And Hoop Squad. The man goes immediately to Ibuki.
He went right to Ibuki. Okay, I respect it.
When you see the little kind of look there from Infiltration about it, not too happy. This is a tough character to deal with for sure. Very strong mix-ups. Her neutral game is tough to deal with because of the air approach, right? And you see that staying light kick? Yeah, the air kunai on the way in. Very buff.
Oh, nice reaction to the reload on the kunai right there. And Infiltration with this movement. This is looking eerily reminiscent of that Nash play we saw season 1 with this movement. I like it.
Right, exactly. And that hit and run style is his trademark. That's the way he plays the game, and that's what he's so good at. Counter hit confirmed from Infiltration.
Nice wake up buttons. There's the back dash. You see Brolynho being really patient right now.
Punish. Yes. And just expects the wake up from Infiltration to just block. And Infiltration got away with that wake up standing light kick. Jump over, and there's the confirm. Other side, and this is a big lead already for Brolynho. And the jump in. I like that he goes for meaty jump. That's a good option than your traditional dash up and do the crouching medium punch or whatever else you want to go with.
I like the spacing right now. Life is in favor for Brolynho. Nice crouching fierce right there. No punish on the sweep. Just a little too far.
Ooh,
Nice. Get over the tornado. And oh, wow.
Yeah, a little early on that crouching light kick. Infiltration has pressure now. Another one.
Finds a hit, not able to convert. Nice rider to get through.
Super smart, and Brolynho in a good position now. V-trigger available, but no from Infiltration.
Watch your toes, sir. Those kunais have a really weird and unique angle in Street Fighter V, so you have to be aware.
You gotta be so cautious about it. So they get you now with punish.
I like the spacing.
Yeah, playing it nice and slow, right? He's not trying to do too much.
And you see Brolynho just walking Infiltration to the corner. Now he has the positioning. Infiltration not done yet. Tries to fight out of that corner, and I love the defense right now. Not overextending too much, just hitting the right buttons.
Yeah, he's playing it to his pace, right? And I think that's an important thing. Ooh, wasn't ready for that kunai reload. Now Brolynho has another one. You gotta watch that resource in the bottom right. You can see how many kunai Ibuki has left, and that's so important for her damage and mix-ups. Slow, yeah. It's really just this methodical game. You don't want to overcommit.
Get hit.
Because this is what happens. Big crush counter damage, Infiltration.
Nice anti-air right there by Brolynho. This round looking a little better for Infiltration right now. Here comes that pressure. Jumps over the tornado.
It seems like he's finally starting to frustrate Brolynho. You see that jump kunai and everything like that? I feel like finally Infiltration is cracked. He's got him to start moving and doing stuff that he shouldn't be doing. And I think that that's an important thing for this last round for Infiltration to recognize that and then be ready to punish. Goes right in, has a little bit of a lead, and corner positioning now. Spent that bar. Oh, roll out of there, yeah, got to escape. He threatened the wall jump, but this is bad news for Infiltration.
Set point for both players. Oh, gets an accidental reload.
Yeah, didn't want that for sure, but that's what happens when they jump over you and you try to uppercut, right? You get the wrong input, so now bad spot. Brolynho got the pressure, but no punish.
Tries to get the throw. Nice tech. Both players. Nice.
That escape here reversal, trademark for Infiltration, right? He likes to get out of there again. Yeah, you see. So not likely to have that V trigger, but still, he got out of two of those situations in a row.
There's that neutral jump again from Infiltration. And you see Brolynho just back off and try to, think about his approach. And now here's that double throw. Life is in his favor. There's another V reversal by Infiltration.
Yeah, definitely not going to have trigger. He spent all of that V gauge.
Oh, wow. Is he jumping?
Oh, it wasn't quite in the right space.
That DX rider and a pop-off. That dude screamed, and it kind of startled me. There we go.
Yeah, that was crazy. The range on that just wasn't far enough. Infiltration, it is faster this season, right? You can slide forward quicker when you start up that critical art, but just didn't make it there in time. So crazy that Infiltration goes down in that first game of Brolynho again. Second time he has lost it.
This is starting to become a thing, a pattern. Something Infiltration might not like too much, but Brolynho takes the W.
Yeah, he is definitely about it. He's like, you guys see these guys on my shirt here?
F3 Brolynho.
Yeah. So excellent work to him. I really like that Ibuki switch. I think that was a good choice to bring out a secondary character that maybe Infiltration